Hi there, my name is Sarah Kate Knight, and if you haven't heard of me, that's okay. It's because I've never recorded a video before and I'm not famous. I am a 31-year-old mom of two boys under two, and I'm just a regular person. I'm recording this video because I was asked by a friend of mine to extol the virtues of the keto diet. It has been a life-changing experience for me, starting to eat keto, and I wanted to share with as many people as possible the fantastic benefits that come with being in ketosis and eating a ketogenic lifestyle. There, I had to move because my battery was dying. Where were we? Yes, mother of two, 31 years old, and as of 3 months ago, I didn't know how to cook. So, come a long way. I want to start by showing you this picture of me. This was my grad photo. So, I don't know, 15-ish, no, 13 years ago. That was me 13 years ago. Okay, I was small. I wasn't fit, but I was tiny. And that's how I grew up. I grew up as a thin, blonde, beautiful girl, and that's the mindset I had for the first 20 years of my life. And so, even today, when I'm walking around doing the things us mothers of two do, I go around doing it thinking I'm a thin, 120-pound, 19-year-old girl. So that's kind of a bonus, I find. I've had a much easier time kind of being an extrovert than somebody who, had spent the first 20 or 15 years of their life being overweight and being self-conscious and being quite shy or bullied, and then transforming and feeling fantastic about themselves, but still having that low self-esteem. So that's a part of me that I'm actually quite grateful for. So let's see here. So a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, I had my first son, Devlin, and it was after giving birth to him that I discovered the ketogenic diet. A friend of mine got me into it, and I knew that having a son, I would need to start losing weight and getting in shape. And I was 235-ish pounds, and working out for me was quite dangerous because I think once I broke a bone in my foot, I'd wrench my hip. Anytime I'd try to do good and try to exercise, I would hurt something and then be tied up in bed for months. So I heard about the ketogenic diet. The hardest part for me was giving up beer because my husband and I are quite keen beer drinkers. But I tried it, and I did it all on my own. My husband didn't want to partake. He was happy to eat what I made, but he didn't want to join in the diet with me at that point. So I made all my own food. I taught myself how to cook. And with one son, looking back, God, that was easy. I had all the time in the world. The baby would just sleep all the time, and I could just make all my own food. It was great. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months, and I was feeling fantastic, better than I'd ever felt in my life. I'm the kind of person who had to take one, if not two naps during the day. Ray would come home from work at 4, and I'd be in bed and happy to sleep the rest of the night. I have depression, I have anxiety, I had polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I was just feeling better, overall better in general. So I loved it, and I kept it up for months until I started looking at avocados and bacon and going, God, this makes me want to vomit. I couldn't smell meatloaf. I couldn't, well, you get the picture. Anyway, well, I peed on a stick. Turns out I was pregnant again. And that was causing the absolute distaste in natural healthy fats that I needed to maintain a ketogenic diet. So 10 months later, 10 months of not eating keto later and feeling absolutely terrible because pregnancy is really hard for me, I gave birth to my second son, Liam. They are 18 months apart, and they're a handful, to say the least. I knew as soon as I stopped being revulsed by avocados, I wanted to get into keto again. I felt so good, and I knew it was the only way I was going to survive having two sons, was to have that extra energy and that mental clarity, and the better sleep and the weight loss. So I wanted to start it up again, but I thought, Jesus, now I've got a toddler and a baby. How am I ever going to be able to eat keto? Keto takes so much prep and so much work, and so much forethought. I said, how am I? And my husband Ray didn't want to eat keto either, and it's expensive. I was thinking, God, there's just no way. There's just no way. But as time went on, I realized there was just no way I was going to be able to keep up. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to suck it up, and I'm going to do it. So I did. I started by going and getting all my old keto ingredients out of the fridge and out of the cupboard and out of the wherever they came from. And I just said, okay, here's the book I'm reading. I'm getting back into it, and I'm going to do it. And I just, every time the one kid went to sleep, the other kid would either go in a swing or would go play with his cars, and I would be cooking. And I did that, and I loved it. And once I started gaining more energy from eating a keto diet, I had more time in my day because I didn't have to nap with the kids. And I could go to bed at 9 or 10 instead of 4 or 5. So all these hours all of a sudden became available to me. I was up at 7. I was happy. I'd have my keto coffee. I'd make whatever I wanted for breakfast, have my eggs for breakfast, and it just became self-fulfilling. I wanted it. I wanted it. I wanted it. It felt so good last time. I wanted it again, so I made the time. Now my toddler's in the kitchen. When I'm cooking, he stands on a little stool and he watches me and eats a banana while I cook, and we sing the Wiggles together. So that's me. I want to let you know that there's going to be 2 more parts to this video. The first one is going to be basics of the ketogenic diet. Here, my hands are up here. Basics of the ketogenic diet, staples, what you need to get, and what you can expect from eating a ketogenic diet, and maybe a little bit on who can really, really benefit from a keto diet. The second part of this video is going to be product flogging. Okay, I have found a keto hack, and so I am going to let you know all about that, how it works, why it works, and how you can get involved with it. If you're totally not interested in the hack, shut me off after the second part of this video. That's just fine. But anyway, thanks for watching, and let's go on to our first section. Okay, so I know I said no product flogging until the second half, but I'm flogging this product. Buy this book, okay? Leon Vogel. This book is incredible, okay? For anybody who is wanting to commit to a ketogenic diet, who wants to learn what it's about, she goes through everything. There is just about nothing in here that she doesn't cover, and she'll give you options. There are options for your keto diet. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to maintain weight? Do you want to just feel better? She's got it in here, okay? I cannot flog this product enough. I don't know her. I've never met her. I love her. Okay, she's got lots of great YouTube videos and things as well. Leanne Vogel. Okay, so why should you eat keto? Okay, what is keto? Why do you want to eat it? Keto, eating a ketogenic diet, is taking our food pyramid that we have, okay? Everybody's regular food pyramid is carbs, takes up that big bottom section, then we have proteins in the middle and fats on top, okay? That's what we've been led to believe as a normal diet. What keto does is it takes that triangle and turns it right upside down. So at the bottom, that big section is now fat, the middle is protein, and the tiny little bit at the top is carbs. Okay, you'll hear people say, oh, I'm eating keto, I don't eat carbs. Okay, no, you do eat carbs. You can't not eat carbs. Carbs fuel your brain, okay? You do eat carbs. You just limit them, okay? You limit the amount of carbs your body takes in. So that's what the ketogenic diet is, okay? There's a whole section on net carbs. We can go into, if people like this video and want to know more, I will totally go into how you calculate net carbs, what macros are, things like that. But for now, just know that a ketogenic diet is high fat, medium protein, low carbohydrate. That's a good place to start. Okay. What are the benefits of keto? Why do you want to eat ketogenically? I actually have a list here. Sorry, where did I put it? Here. Okay. Benefits. Not my list. Okay. It's not here. So I can just list them off the top of my head. More energy. Okay. You will have much more energy eating a ketogenic diet. Why? Because instead of burning glucose for energy, your body will burn fat. And the way you know your body is burning fat is because your liver starts producing ketones. I'm not a doctor, okay? If I mess that up, if it's actually ketones that your body burns instead of fat, forgive me. But all I know is that as soon as you're not burning glucose for energy anymore and you're using fat or ketones, it's like burning coals instead of kindling. Like you just get this sustained, fantastic amount of energy. Blood sugar regulation. That's another one. Diabetics thrive off of a ketogenic diet. Epileptics thrive off a ketogenic diet. Okay, there's even research coming out saying people with autism are thriving on a ketogenic diet. So if you haven't watched the Netflix movie The Magic Pill, please go do that. That's your homework. Go watch the Magic Pill. Okay, it's a fantastic video. It goes through a few different people's experiences of eating keto. It's hard. It is a hard diet to follow because it is strict. The second thing I recommend you do is go out and buy yourself a bottle of what's called keto sticks. Okay, these are urine testing sticks, or you can buy yourself a keto blood testing device. It's like an insulin. It's like a blood sugar monitor, but it's for ketosis. Okay, you want to know if you're in ketosis. After a certain amount of time, you'll just know because you'll either feel like crap or you'll feel fantastic. And when you feel fantastic, it's because you're in ketosis. And when you feel like crap, it's because you had a beer the night before and you're no longer in ketosis. Okay, so who shouldn't be in ketosis? I don't know. Okay, babies are born in ketosis. Breastfeeding mothers are in ketosis naturally. This is good for you. Okay. Liam just spoke up. More on that. I can get into more detail on that if that's something you're interested in. Okay, what do you need to start a ketogenic diet? Okay, staples. Go out and get apple cider vinegar. Go out and get almond flour. Go out and get avocado oil and coconut oil. All four of these things get at Costco. Okay, I'm in Canada. Our Costco now provides all four of these things, and you need lots of them. So go get them from Costco. Other things you need: MCT oil. I'm not sure if Costco sells that. MCT oil is great. Put it in your coffee. Put it in a smoothie. Get it down however you can. It's gonna make your pants. Makes your gut hurt for probably 30 minutes, and then you'll be on the toilet for the next 10. It's really good for you. Medium chain triglycerides is actually what it stands for. Usually derived from coconuts, I believe. Very, very good for you. But ease into it. Okay, I think a therapeutic dose is 1 tablespoon a day. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might not be, but work up to it because it's intense. Okay, so those things are some of the staples you're going to want for your keto diet. And then you need to pre-plan, okay? Leanne's got a fantastic diet plan or meal plan for you, if, depending on which of the 3 paths she has that you choose. She'll have a meal plan for each. She's got fantastic recipes. There are hundreds of thousands of recipes online. Google is your best friend, okay? If you are really committed to eating a ketogenic diet, go to rule.me. They have a keto calculator, or keto diet buddy, I think is another one. They have a keto macro calculator. Okay, calculate your macros, put in your specifications. They'll spit out some macros for you. How many grams of protein you should be eating a day, how many grams of fat you should be eating a day, and how many grams of protein you should be eating a day for a total calorie count. Okay, depending if you want to maintain or you want to lose weight. check that out. Go input your macros, and then it's just addition. Okay, you're gonna make this meal, you're gonna make that meal, you're gonna use these ingredients. You're gonna have to add them all up, okay, to hit those macros. You're gonna need to do that for about a month before you really understand how much a slice of bread is in terms of macros, how much an egg is, how much a bag of baby carrots is. Okay, everything has almost everything has carbs. Okay, your goal is to keep your carb count ideally, no, sorry, initially under 50, ideally under 20 grams of carbs a day, net grams of carbs a day. But again, we can go into more detail on a later video. This is just kind of an overview of the ketogenic diet. It's hard, it is time consuming, and it is hard, time consuming, and it's expensive. Okay. Now my other son's up. Okay, so it's all three of these things. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. I can't endorse it enough. Eating a ketogenic diet will change your life. I hope this has helped. This concludes part 1 on eating a ketogenic diet. Do it, because it's awesome. Okay, as promised, this is the third section of my video, and I am flogging this product, okay? This is called Keto Operating System, or Keto Max. It is essentially these ketones that your body uses. I don't even know what the right lingo is. When your body's in ketosis, it produces ketones, okay? Because you're burning fat for energy instead of sugar. And that's what gives you all these fantastic, fantastic benefits. So these right here are called exogenous ketones. So these, exogenous being outside the body. So what you do is you take one of these packets, you mix it up in a water bottle, shake it, drink it, bam, you're in ketosis. So in order to get into ketosis by eating a ketogenic diet, you are going to go through 7 days of hell. Okay? It's called the keto flu. Almost everybody gets it. You literally feel like you are coming down with the flu. Okay? You're stuck to a toilet. You sweat. You feel nauseous. Again, is it worth it? Absolutely, because after that you're in ketosis. The problem with just eating a ketogenic diet is that, yeah, you're in ketosis after that week of hell, but then you go out with the girls one night and you have one too many shots of vodka, or you have a sip of somebody's beer, or you sneeze, or you, I don't know, there's more carbs than you thought in whatever meal you took, or you're on your period, or I don't know, 300 other reasons, you're all of a sudden not in ketosis. Okay, so that's why it's so important that you get those keto sticks, is so that every morning for the first month or the first 2 months, you pee on that stick and you're like, yes, I am in ketosis. Okay, so I am good to go. I know I'm burning fat. My body's doing the right thing. I should be experiencing most of these benefits, if not all. Okay, back to product vlogging. So who wants this? Okay, that's what I'm going to go over first, is who can benefit from these ketones. So people who are on the keto, who are eating a ketogenic diet like I am, okay, but they want to have a beer every now and then, okay, or they want to have a cookie, okay, or they have 2 toddlers, or sorry, if they have a toddler and a baby, and all their toddler will eat are animal crackers and goldfish, and sometimes you just can't help yourself, okay, that's me. That's why I'm using this, because this here will protect me from those oopsies or, oh my god, this beer is fantastic moments. It'll even protect me from those, oh my gosh, New Year's Eve, really don't want to wake up with a hangover the next morning moments, okay? Have one of these before you go to bed. No hangover. Well, not for me anyway. I'm not going to promise that to anybody. I have one before I go to bed, and I have one as soon as I wake up. I am golden. That is not a documented effect of this, okay? That is just my personal experience. So yes, people who are on the ketogenic, who are eating a ketogenic diet, you are the ones who are going to die when you experience this product, okay? This is going to boost, this is going to push you out of a plateau. This is going to get you re-excited about eating a ketogenic diet. They are fantastic, okay? This is the other reason I use this is for intermittent fasting. Okay, so that's when you you essentially limit your eating to 6 to 8 hours a day, and the rest of the time you're fasting. So what my husband and I do is we wake up in the morning. Our toddler wakes up at 7. We wake up at 7, or get out of bed at 7, I should say. We chug down one of these. Okay, we're good till 9:30, 10. Ray doesn't need another one. He can just not eat for another 2 hours. Hate him for that. I need another one to keep me going till 12. 12 o'clock, I have my keto lunch. I have some snacks. Ray comes home from work. We have our vodka and soda, or our beer occasionally, and we have a nice keto dinner. We're done by 6 or 7. Go to bed eventually, and that's it for the day. We've kept our eating between 6 and 8 hours for our intermittent fasting, and our weight's just dropping off. Okay, so that's another super huge benefit for this, of this, I should say. People who are not eating the ketogenic diet, okay? You've heard keto float around all over the place. You're not super sure what's going on. It's one of these buzzwords that you're hearing right now. You're saying, oh, you're hearing all these people say, oh my God, it's so fantastic, oh my God. But you don't want to go through the week of keto flu. You don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on your first grocery shop to get all the staples and ingredients and weird stuff that you need in keto. But you do want to know what the buzz is about, okay? This stuff. Okay, you have 2 a day. Well, start with 1. Okay, have 1 a day. Do a trial. Do a 10 or 15-day trial. Pop 2 a day, 1 a day, 2 a day, whatever you feel you can handle, and learn what it is like, what we were all raving about. Here we go. I found my list, by the way, of benefits. I'll just read them out to you. Fat loss, muscle preservation, fast and sustained energy, reduces brain fog, increased focus, appetite suppression, strength gain, better mood, better sleep, better digestion, clear skin. Really? Yes, really. Okay. Okay. If you haven't tried the ketogenic diet and you want to know what the benefits are, try this stuff. Okay. If it doesn't get you eating a ketogenic lifestyle, fine. But what it will do is it will show you what all the fuss is about and get you super stoked about ketones. Okay, third type of person. This is kind of third and a half type person. People who they don't want to change their diet. They're not interested. They like the way they eat. They like what they eat. They're happy with how their lifestyle is in terms of routine and in terms of eating. If you just want to feel better, okay, you don't want to change anything. You just want to feel better, be better, look better, have more energy, have more sleep, all those things, okay? Drink 2 of these a day, okay? Try it out. Those are my 3 people who can benefit. I really don't want an update on my computer right now. Thank you. Okay, 1 more page, guys, I think. Yes, 1 more page. All right, blah, blah, blah. So I just wanted to do a brief summary, or a brief analysis. Before I had my second child, I heard about Keto OS, and I did some research online. And I found there was another brand that Leanne Vogel really liked, or says if she had to do an exogenous ketone, she would choose Perfect Keto. It was also cheaper by the looks of it. I could get a tub of it for, I don't know, $65 or something. So I went and I ordered that one, okay, because I wanted to know what all the fuss was about. It was disgusting. Okay, I got their peaches and cream. It sounds fantastic. It was gross. Also, as I found out, the $65 was for half the serving size as these ones. Thirdly, once I tried these ones, once I tried Prove It over Perfect Keto, it was like night and day. Perfect Keto was like this sad little sister to Prove It. It was quite pathetic, unfortunately. So that's all I have to say. Go ahead, try out Perfect Keto for yourself. I don't know what other flavors they have. My biggest recommendation, do not try Perfect Peaches and Cream because it was gross. Okay, these flavors are fantastic. So, if you want more information about eating a ketogenic lifestyle, recipes, how to get through plateaus, what macros are, how to look them up, how to stick to them. If you want to know more about the keto operating system, or Keto Max, or Keto Cream, or Prove It in general, please, any of those things, message me on Facebook. If you're like, oh my God, this stuff sounds fantastic, I want to order, where do I order? You can go to Sarah Knight, sarahknight.provitnow, PRUVITNOW.com. I probably should have written that down. Maybe I'll figure out how to make a little link at the bottom. sarahknight.provitnow.com, and order away. Okay. We're doing a reboot this month. It's my first time trying it. I will definitely let you know how it goes. Other than that, if you just want to talk, shoot me a message on Facebook. I don't have Twitter or Instagram because I'm lame, but maybe I'll get that in the future. Okay, I hope this helps. Hope you learned something. I hope I've inspired you to at the very least, watch The Magic Pill. But at the very most, hop on board the keto train. Thanks.